Hello. Today for dinner, I made a very basic dinner of steak, potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. This is another one of my super simple, easy meals that hopefully you can get a dinner idea from. But first, let's talk about the price of this steak. It's like 20 bucks almost per two steaks, which is still much better than if you went to a restaurant. So you will definitely save a lot of money if you eat your steak at home. But of course, you're going to have to invest some time and energy into making it and into cleaning up. But here's how I made mine. I only used three, so I saved one for another day. I like to pat dry the steaks and then add the oil to them. I use this cooking olive oil. I use the cooking olive oil because I've heard that you're not supposed to heat up regular olive oil. So I use this one because I think it has a higher heat tolerance. And I just basically season these with salt and pepper. And then I like to rest the steak with the salt for about an hour outside the fridge so that it becomes nice and tender. For the Brussels sprouts, I just put some oil on them and I season them with salt, onion, and garlic powder. And then I cook them in the oven at about 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes. I like to put them with the cut side down. Oh, and I also added a little bit of maple syrup. Maple syrup takes away the bitterness. I find Brussels sprouts are quite bitter, but if you add a little bit of maple syrup, it takes it away. So I always like to add maple syrup before I bake them and after I add a little bit more as well. For the baby potatoes, I also cut them in half and I season them with salt and pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and ground paprika. And then I cook my steak on a cast iron skillet. The skillet should be really hot when you put the steak on. We like our steak medium well done. I know we don't like our steak super bloody. I also don't like to cook it way too much because then it'll dry out. But we definitely like it more towards the well done side than the rare side. I know that's controversial, and a lot of people say that if you eat steak when it's well done, then it's dry and disgusting. But I don't let it go that far, but I definitely don't like it bloody. We don't like it bloody. It does have some pink in the center though. Then I always cut it up in strips like this so I can divide it up amongst us. And here I'm just adding a little bit more of the maple syrup to the Brussels sprouts. And this was a delicious dinner. Simple, balanced, and delicious.